You to understand the transfer step, and I hope we have crossed off back-to-back sellers in our session. First of all, you need to select warehouse page and select transfer step. On the transfer step, you will be able to find all your um, transfers according to your ASN. Okay, unique ASN number for every each transfer. You will be able to find the quantity expected, which will be always agreed that you agreed to fulfill. Picked will be always the number of the quantities that our logistic team collected from you, and quantity received will be always received in our known warehouse. So the numbers here must be tallied. It must be the same. So if you agreed to fulfill 10 units, 10 must be picked and 10 must be received in our known warehouse. Right? There will be as well high-level breakdown of the quality check results. So any product that failed the quality check or any identified product, it will be sent back to our cross-dock back-to-back sellers according to the RTB process. Right? Here you have the status, which will show either processing or completed. Processing means that the quality check is not finished yet. Okay? Completed means that it's finished, and if you will click on three dots, the action button, you have the option to view, print, or export your receipt of all the goods that you sent through this transfer. Okay? Always tally the quantities. If you see that there is some discrepancies, let's say you agreed to fulfill 46, 46 were accepted by logistic team, and only 40 accepted in our new warehouse. It means that 6 units are missing. For you to raise dispute, you need to click on ASN. Okay. On the top, you will have Create Dispute tab. On the top, you will have Create Dispute tab. Make sure you will click on that, and you will have 7 days to create your dispute for any ASN within 7 days. All right. From the moment your product was completed, your transfer was completed, you will have 7 days to create your dispute. Click on that ASN, you will have the option to select the reason, attach your ASN, and write your comment and send to our team. Again, don't forget to create within 7 business days. It's also mentioned in your terms and conditions that you need to follow the days for the dispute. Otherwise, you will not be able to claim any of your compensation. Next, if you expect to receive any RTV, return products, you will select RTV tab. Okay. It will show the shipment number, RTV number, shipment status, and how many quantities are packed in one shipment. All right. So if it will show delivered status, it will show always the date. And once you got your product, okay, you have the option to create your dispute within 14 days for your product. So let me just show you an example. You will click on your RTV and click create dispute. You create your dispute. You can create your dispute for any stock products. Okay, select the reason, attach the picture, and write your comment. And click create dispute. Once you create your dispute, all your disputes will be available for you under the for page, and dispute tab. Here you can find your ticket number, dispute type, document number, status, and resolutions. All right. If you have any pending status, you can always call or send the email and follow up on your pending dispute. share your ticket number, and our team will help you. Okay. Next, I want to cover the sales tab. So click on the core page and click on the sales tab. Any product which is dispatched from our known warehouse, you are able to monitor your sold products from your sales tab. Each line will represent you the product that you sold, and each product will have a unique item number. Okay, this is a unique item number. You will be able to follow your orders according to the status as well. Either it will be shipped, delivered, or returned. So you have the option as well to filter and filter according to the dates, start date and end date. Ship date will be always from noon warehouse. It will be always from noon's warehouse. Base price will be always the price that you updated, inclusive of all the fees and commissions. Okay. If you will click on the three dot, the action button, select view. Okay. If you will click view, you will be able to access more financial information about this particular order. So you will have the invoice number, and below you can find your mini financial statement that indicates amount debited or credited for every each order. Okay. Sometimes you can as well, let me show you any product which is delivered. Right, click view. Okay, delivered, click view. And if you will select payment history, here you can see that we paid you the amount. Okay, you can find whether the product was paid to you. Right. So let me just explain the mini financial statement so it will be easier for you to read this. Let me just, so here you can see your base price and seller price will be always the same. Base price and seller price will be always the same. They will be different when a discount will be applied on the product price, and only then when you will apply the discount from your side, your base price will become your promotional price. Okay, it will become your discount price. And the selling price will be your original price. So let's say, as an example, I want to put this product on discount, it will be 200. So seller price will remain 220.50, and your base price will become your discounted price, which will be 200 dirham. Okay. Seller promo and deal promo are the same as well. And they represent any promotion that's funded by the seller, meaning that you are the only one who is giving the discount to customer. So it will be the same. All right. Next, noon markup, and indirect VAT are for those sellers that previously used to sell cross-border to KSA. This is stopped in summer 2018. So this is only for old sellers. For you, it will remain the 0. Unless you are non-VAT registered seller, then indirect VAT will show you the 5% VAT that we are paying to government on your behalf. All right. There is no calculation difference for VAT registered or non-VAT registered sellers. You always need to calculate the same way, and the indirect VAT for our non-VAT registered sellers will show you the VAT that we are paying on your behalf to government. All right. Next is the offer price. Offer price is what customer sees on the website and what they pay. So usually it will be the same as your base price. Okay, so if it was 200, because customer ordered and placed the order and paid for discount price, then here it will be 200 dirham, right? The coupon promo and deal promo, coupon promo and noon promo, it would be showing here another. It's where noon are funding the discount from our site. Okay, if any promotion will be funded by noon, this will remain as coupon promo minus, let's say, 10 dirham, and plus, we will show you here plus 10 dirham, because those promotions are always funded by noon. So customer can avail the voucher or discount code, which will remove the amount here. All right. And at the same statement, we will pay you the amount that customer used. So the invoice price is what appears on the customer invoice. And here you can see deduction of your commission fee, closing fee, and your net due. Net due is what payment will be transferred to you for this particular order. Okay, is it clear for everybody how to read the financial statement in your sales tab? Let's move on to our sales promise. I hope everybody is aware of the sales promise. This is the middle section of the order detail page reflects the sales promise, which is a policy that offers protection to all our partners in case something will happen to their product post-dispatch. All right, this is the sales promise middle section. So the sales promise says, when a product is dispatched from noon warehouse to the customer, seller should either get paid for it, or if the product is not deliverable, then product should be returned back to the warehouse. Okay. So if the product will not return back to our noon warehouse and seller will not receive their payment, noon has set a time frame to solve this issue, right? Noon has a set time frame to solve this case. So we will give for undeliverable return due date 30 business days and customer return due date 35 business days, which will always reflect in here. So ship date will be always when your product dispatched from our noon warehouse. If those dates will be breached, noon will transfer the full amount minus, of course, fees and commissions to you with the next statement so that your cash flow does not get affected, right? If those dates will be breached, noon will pay you the full amount minus fees and commissions, so your cash flow does not get affected. At the same time, search will be continuing, okay? So that's how late return penalty scale will be activated. Late return penalty scale, not for you, this is for noon. The penalty depends on the product category and number of days of delay. So here you can see days, 0, 5, 0, 10, 15. This means if we will find your product, let's say on 20th day, then the amount that we paid you in the beginning will be deducted. Why? Because now the product is back with us. And since it took us time to find the product, let's say we will find it on 20th day, we will pay you 12% compensation to make up for any profit loss. Okay, so this is based on the days of delay. If I will find it on 35th day or 40th day, the same amount which we transferred to you will remain with you. Okay, because we already paid you 100%. And of course, product will be returned back to you. Is it clear for everybody? Could you please confirm this on group chat? If it's not clear, I can clarify it to you. Fresh fruit, what is exactly not clear for you? What exactly not clear? And the rest of the sellers, please clarify if you want me to explain something again. Fresh fruit, this is for all our partners, no matter FBN or cross-dock back-to-back, okay? The sales promise says, if product which is dispatched from our Noon warehouse, all right, if you did not get paid, or if the product was not returned back, it means product is missing. So in order for us to resolve this situation, we, Noon, set up the time frame, all right? Here it will show you the ship date, which is dispatched from our Noon warehouse. For undeliverable return due date, we will give 30 business days. For customer return due date, 35. Okay. Once the date will be breached, it means that Noon will pay you the full amount of the product, excluding Noon fees and Noon commission, to make sure that your cash flow does not get affected. At the same time, late return penalty scale will be activated, and this is not for you, this is for Noon. Okay, so if we will find your product within 15 days, we will deduct the amount that we transferred to you in the beginning. Okay, since your product is found now, we will pay you 12% or 10% compensation to make up for any profit loss. Okay, so this is according to days of the delay and category of your product. This is for all our cross-dock back-to-back and FBN sellers. This is for any product which is dispatched and either not returned back to us if it's not deliverable, or you did not get payment. Okay, that's great. So the sales promise is clear for everybody, right? Great. All right. Now let's move on and discuss your consolidated report. It has the same information which you saw on the sales tab. So go to your core, click on the reports tab, select custom, and set the start date and end date. We always ask you to do the reconciliation using the consolidated report every month or every 45th day. Why? Because customer has the right to send the product to our Noon warehouse. They have the right to send back their product. They have the right to return the product within 15 days for any returnable products. I'm really sorry. All right. So any product which is food and beverage, cosmetics, and etc. These products are not returnable. Other products are returnable, and you can always find in your consolidated report. So once you will download your consolidated report, right? Consolidated report is the report for your finance, for your accounts, or for you to reconcile your sale. This is the most important report for you. It will always show you real-time information about your customer returns. Okay, so select download. select download, and the report will show you like this. Okay, the report will show the same information that you saw on sales tab, right? It will show the unique item number, your partner SKU, known SKU, where did your product dispatch, whether it's delivered, returned, or shipped, the date, ship date, delivered date, return due date to our known warehouse, and all the same information such as the base price, seller price, deduction of the commission, closing fee, and your net due. All right. All the reports are available for you on Excel file, on CSV format, so you can always build your own pivot table, filter it, use any formulas, all right, and understand that particular information. So if you want to find the returned products, I would suggest you to filter according to the item status or return date. So you will download the report for a month or 45 days. Select your returned status, and here you can find that you had 155 returns. All right, this will always show you according to the item number, and to the right you have your credit note already generated for you. It always shows the invoice number, credit note number, okay, and the statement number. Okay. Out of that returns, you can as well filter according to your partner SKU. Let's say you want to select this product. It will show that you have only one return for this product. Let's try another one. Same, one only return for this particular partner SKU. Okay, so you can filter it and find the information that you want to know. If you remember, customer invoices will be generated by noon. All right. So let me show you example of the customer invoice for you. Just give me 1 second. I will open. Screen, and I want to show you the example of the customer invoice that we are generating on your behalf. This will show you your TRN, tax registration number, your legal name, legal address, and your buyer's information on the top, on the right top. Below, it will show you your 5% VAT breakdown. Using this invoice, you can easily pay your 5% VAT to government. Right? There is as well tax fee invoice, which will be generated on a weekly basis, and this will show you the total fees and commissions that we are deducting from for each order. And using this report invoice, you can claim back your 5% VAT from government if you are a VAT registered seller. If you want to find it in your consolidated report. The same you can do for your statement number, and it will show for which exact products we deducted the fees and commissions, right? You can tally your, again, fees and commissions accordingly and go through that. This is very beneficial for finance and accounts team. Is it clear for everybody how to use your consolidated report? Is it clear for everybody how you can use your consolidated report? Next, we will move to the Statements tab, and I will as well show you there is another reports that are available for you in the Intel tab. All right, so let's go back to our Seller Lab, select Core, okay, and here select Statements. Under the statement invoice, you can find the invoices that we are generating on your behalf for the customer. Okay, click action box and either print out or download it. Okay, so if you will print it, it will show you the invoice similar to this. Under the known fees, you can find the the total fees and the total fees and commissions that we are deducting for that particular week. Using this invoice, you can claim your 5% VAT from government. Back to the statements, under the credit note, you will find any credit note for the return product. You can follow your payments. Here you can see the total paid revenue, total unpaid revenue, total next payment. Next payment will be always next Tuesday date. All right. So here you can see the payment, how much will be credited to you, and the pay slip. If you will click view more, you have information to see about your next order. Okay. So if you see minus, it means that the customer returned this product and we are deducting the amount from you. All right. So let me show this example, which will show whenever the product will be paid. Sorry, whenever we will pay you the amount, it will always show you the reference number. The payslip will show the payment what we are transferring to do for this exact item number. If you see plus, it means that we are sending the amount to you. If you see minus, it means that we are deducting the amount from you. Why? Because customer returned the product and we are deducting the amount from you. All right. So the total deduction will always show you the total deduction for customer returns, and total VAT will always show you total 5% VAT on top of all the fees and commissions that we are deducting and paying to government. So this amount you can use the tax fee invoice and claim back from government. Under the documents, you can find the deduction fees for the marketing, for the cancellation, for long-term storage fee, and etc. Everything will find you here. MKTG means the marketing, right? Next tab is your Intel reports. So if you will click on the Intel, all right, you have the option to view both sales reports or customer reports. If you click on the sales report, here you can see the sales trends, your business overview over time. You have the option to filter, and this report is very good for you to use during the sales meeting. Why? Because it will show you information in a graph. Pie chart, graph. This is the revenue by brand, revenue by category, revenue by week. And always filter according to year, quarter, or month. If you will click on account overview, it will show you the key metrics, such as the revenue daily sold units. And please don't get confused. This total revenue does not include customer returns. Okay, so ask your finance or accounts team not to tally with this total revenue because this does not include customer returns. All right. Next, whenever you will click custom reports, you have the option to click on generate report and view different types of reports. So the first report, cross-off back-to-back or FBN received report, they are the same. This is the report which will help you to view the total stock received by noon from you, from seller. And of course, this report will show you how many units you transferred and according to each ASN. Mr. Arjun, I did not get your last question. So let me just download one of the report, which will be crossed out back to back, and it will be the same information for FBN received report as well. So you will select start date and end date and click generate report. Whenever you will click generate report, it will be generated on this interface. So you have the option to download or view it. Okay, so whenever you will download the report, it will always show you on the Excel file. All right, and this is the cross-stock received report. It will show you the partner SKU, your ASN number, expected quantity will be always the quantity that you agreed to fulfill. Received quantity will be received in our new warehouse. Quality check failed quantity, unidentified quantity, and short units. If there will be any quality check failed quantities, here it will show you the reason. This report is perfect for you to understand how many units you sent and how many units Noon received from this transfer. And you can internally tally your quantities. All right, so you can easily tally, filter this, right? Let's say you can filter by the ASN number, and here you can actually sum up and show how many units. Okay. So here you can see that 87 units were sent from this transfer, and 87 units were accepted in our new warehouse. All right. As well, if you want to filter according to that particular SKU, you can as well do that. And here it will show you that you sent with this ASN 2 units, and both of you accepted in our new warehouse. Both this is available for FBN and cross-stock back-to-back sellers. You can use this report for both cross-stock back-to-back and FBN sellers. All right. Next report is stock loss report or stock reconciliation report. Both of them are similar. It's just the stock loss report will allow you to select yesterday's date. Okay, you will have the yesterday's date, and you can see the last updated stock in our new warehouse. This is purely for our FBN sellers. And if you are selecting stock reconciliation report, you have the option to filter according to that particular month and that particular year. All right, stock close report and stock reconciliation report is similar. It's just the reconciliation either by month or with selecting yesterday's date to find the last updated stock in our new warehouse. Right? So let me just show you an example of the stock close report. Click on download. And the report here will show you similar things. It will show according to your partner SKU, the total stock that you have in our new warehouse. Okay. Total and stock is the same. The returns, it will show you how many products you had returned from customers. Graded means that this is a returned damaged product. Reject will be any rejected RTV from you, and processing will show you the units which are currently undergoing the order consideration. All right. Next report, click generate report. Next report is product view and sales data. Product view and sales data is another great tool which will help you to identify your popular products by providing you with a number of customers who visited your particular offer. So whenever you will download, this is for both cross-stock back-to-back and FBN sellers. Let me just show you how it will look like. Whenever you will click view, it will show the report in here. So it will be according to your partner SKU, product title, marketplace, on which platform, your visitors, how many customers viewed your particular product. Visitors by box, gross units, okay? And in the end, it will show you shipped units out of this view, how many units were sold, if there was any cancellation. All right. Whenever you are using the stock close report, you will always select this is your total stock that you have in our new warehouse. Okay. Out of that, you have returns, graded, rejected, everything. The stock which is sellable is this stock. Okay. The graded items will be as well sent to you. Returns from customers. All right. Next report I want to mention is stock aging report. Stock aging report is purely for our FBN sellers who is keeping their stock in our new warehouse. All right. This will show you the age for each product that you are keeping in our new warehouse. So whenever you will download this report, let me just show you. It will show according to your partner SKU, product title, total inventory in our new warehouse. And here you can open up the columns, which will show you the quantities from 0 to 30 days, 31 to 60 days, 61 to 90 days. And for you to make sure you will not be paying for a long-term storage fee, you need to make sure you will return the products from 121 to 180. So you will retrieve them from our new warehouse. Any items which are kept in our new warehouse for more than 181 to more than those days will be charged for long-term storage fee. And this is purely for our FBN sellers. Okay. Next is price and stock intelligence report. This will always show you, it will actually help you to determine the best prices for your product by providing the prices which are recommended by Noon. Recommendation will be always based on multiple factors, such as including the current sale and historical prices of the products on Noon, as well as other e-commerce platforms. I'll just show you briefly how it will look like. So again, according to your partner SKU, product title, recommended action will be as well reduce the price, live marketplace in which platform your product is currently selling. Your current price, platform recommendation will be recommended by Noon. Your current FBN stock, your current cross-stock, back-to-back stock, if you have days of coverage, will always predict in how many days this current stock will be sold out. Okay? Days of coverage will be always based on past sale. So if you would have cross-stock, back-to-back stock, it will show you the processing time and the lowest processing time for other sellers as well. Next, other report is, you can find as well consolidated report. FBN eligible item report is for you to better manage your FBN inventory. Okay, this is not only for our FBN sellers, this is also for our cross-stock back-to-back sellers who wants to start selling their products as FBN. So you will download this report, and this will show you. Let me download this. So this report will help you to understand your customer demand. It will show you the real-time optimization to make sure you are following the customer demand and sending the stock accordingly. So this report, it will show you like this, are the SKU and required replenishment quantity. Do not exceed the recommended quantity. You can always send less, 60, 50, 40, 75, but never increase the recommended quantity. Using this report, you can always generate your ASN, which will help you a lot to get approved the ASN almost instantly. If here shows 0, it means either you are a new seller and your product never been sold and system doesn't have any data. If you're old seller and it shows 0, it means that there is no customer demand for this particular product, and we don't want you to send the stock to our new warehouse because it will not be sold. Okay. And the last part I want to mention is your price engine. Okay, price engine is another great tool which is available on your seller app. Okay, price engine is the price optimization software that saves your time and maximize your sale. So you can easily go to your seller app, click on the help center. Okay, help center. And in help center, you just need to search for your price engine. Look for the article. Here it shows increase your sale with price engine. Go through the article. It will explain that the price engine is the price optimization software. It's a tool which is available on Seller, which captures a real-time prices. If any price increases or decreases of the products that are sold by other sellers on Noon or other e-commerce platform, if you are participating in this price engine, okay, when you activate it, then the price engine automatically will set your price to beat the competition. In order for you to participate, you need to go to your seller now, click on the settings, click on the legal tab, and go through the terms and conditions. Go through the terms and conditions and then click accept. Once you will click accept, you need to go to your catalog, click on the export. Right, you need to download the template. Export new, export type will be your price, and subtype will be pricing method update. So you will select for live products, download the template, and template will look like this. It will look like this. It will show your product SKU, and you just need to update your pricing method, PSKU, price engine minimum and maximum price. Okay, under the PSKU pricing method, when you want to activate it, you need to update pricing engine, right? And update it for all that product. Minimum price, let's say it will be 40 and 80. So it will not go beyond than your minimum or maximum price. You need to upload this to the system. You always upload it to the imports catalog, imports, new imports, the same price, and subtype will be pricing method update. Click next and drag and drop your Excel file, click submit, and this way your price engine will be activated. And if you have any competition which is selling the same product, whenever they will reduce or increase the price, your price engine as well will be automatically setting based on your minimum and maximum price. Okay. If you want to deactivate it, you need to download the same template. You just need to update manual here. updates for all your products, and delete your price minimum and maximum. Upload this to the system and it will stop. Okay. So far, we finished the training session. Sellers who doesn't have any questions, you can leave the session. I hope the session was beneficial for you. Okay. The guideline will be sent directly to your email. ANJ Luxury, you cannot fix the offer gate. Offered gate means that offer is gated means that there is a main representative or main manufacturer for this product that you're trying to sell. So if there is a main representative or main manufacturer, they will gate other sellers so you cannot sell. All right. Um, Mr. Biju, for you to find what the payment, you need to get the access for the seller lab. You need to send are